Okay. So the time it takes her to jog 1 mile is 1 over j.
Mm-hmm. And the time it takes her to walk a mile is 1 over w. I'm not sure if that's going to be important, but... So I know that the time it takes her to run a mile, j, 1 over j, equals 1 over w plus 5.5.
Now here you got to be very careful. 5.5 what?
Minutes.
Minutes. Okay. All right. So that's what we know from the problem.
So you have these two equations for the
Okay.
problem.
So how do those equations help you?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but they could help, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a hint. Those are the only things you know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So those have to help you. What does j equal? Simplify that expression for j. You have a very complicated expression for j. Write it simply.
J equals, so 60% is 3/5. Or I could write it as all in w's over 5. So j is 8w over 5.
Okay, so that's a much simpler expression than that, right?
Yeah. So now I could substitute it in.
Okay.
So, to erase this. So 1 over I'm gonna erase this. Well, what can we do here? Why don't we get the w's on one side? Well, this doesn't make much sense because you have 5 over 8w minus 8 over 8w.
Okay, what does that equal?
5.5 minutes. But this is going to be negative.
Right, what does it equal?
It equals minutes, 5.5 minutes.
What does that expression equal? 5 over 8w minus 8 over 8w.
It's minus 3 over 8w.
Okay, so that's what it equals. So write that. Don't stop in the middle of the calculation. Get to the end and simplify. Minus 3 over 8w
Equals, so I'm just going to write this all in halves since that might be easier.
Okay, fine. Alright, so what's wrong here?
Well, we're going to end up with w equaling a negative number, maybe.
Okay, so that seems totally wrong, right?
Yeah.
So what went wrong?
Well, I must have did something wrong.
Alright, what did you do wrong?
Well, so starting with this.
What does that represent?
This is what j equaled.
Yeah, but so what does that left-hand side of the equation represent? That
That
whole.
represents how long it takes her to jog a mile.
Okay, good. this is how long it takes her to jog a mile. That's what that number is.
And this equals how long it takes her to walk a mile plus 5.5 minutes.
Okay, does that make sense?
That makes sense, yeah. The time it takes her to run a mile, it was 5.5 minutes longer than it took her to jog a mile, or walk a mile.
Okay, so what are you telling me?
So I'm telling you that this makes sense to me.
Explain that equation one more time.
So this is the time it takes her to jog a mile,
Okay,
equals the time it takes her to walk a mile, plus 5.5 minutes. I think it was 5.5 minutes.
okay, yeah, what's 5.5 minutes?
So is there anything wrong with this equation?
Okay, we've gone over 5 minutes.